GTA. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm trying to restructure my channel, to make it a little more like what you guys want to see. Obviously, I don't have a lot of followers or subscribers at this point, but that's okay. We work around it and we make sure that I just put out whatever I think you guys are gonna like. Today's video is a little more just free, very chill. It's gonna be a free roam, just do whatever I want, kind of thing. Sometimes when I post these videos, you guys watch me. I'm not even gonna get mad about that, because I can always have this vehicle just automatically repaired. No, but anyways, this video is gonna be very chill, very non-structured. Just it's gonna be a whatever video, doing whatever I want, do whatever I feel. Trying to make that money, trying to get properties. You know how it is. Let me see something. So in the last some of the other videos you guys have seen, I've done races and stuff, or I might not have, I don't remember if I posted that or not. I might not have. There's some street races that you do at the beginning of the mission. Anybody that plays this should know that. There's some missions that you play. You know, like part of them is street racing, and you're supposed to use Franklin to do it, because with Franklin you can at least go into like slow-mo and stuff, and you know, with his special ability you can obviously make the turns easier, and it's not as stressful as it can be sometimes. Look at Franklin. He's a boss right now, guys. Look at this dude. Franklin's like a freaking G. He looks incredible, honestly. Unfortunately, there are no taxis available right now here in the lot, but I have a feeling that'll change. Either we're gonna find one that's gonna just pop up and spawn, or somebody will just come back to the lot and they'll post their vehicle up here, and we'll be fine. It's $200,000. What is my tips on Fallout 4? Fallout 4 it's a great game, guys. I like that game a lot. I think what I might start doing here is I might start making like review videos, like reviewing video games and stuff and reactions and all that. A lot of people do that. I've seen a lot of people do that, and it looks like it gets a lot of good responses and good reviews, or a lot of good feedback. So I might start doing that if you guys want to see that. Otherwise, I'm going to keep playing GTA for a while. I think I'm in a GTA mood right now. Plus, it takes a long time to grind where you want to be. Fallout's another game also that takes a long time to be where you want to be. You have to earn bottle caps, you have to be different places and stuff. And that just takes like a lot of time, as you guys have seen. I've made videos that are like hours long, like an hour or two long. But hopefully when my friend, I have a friend that's going to start, hopefully, I don't know if she's doing it or not yet. Gonna get a fight with these guys real quick.
Citizens report at 245 on Candy Street.
To fight someone like this, I should have been using this on the
Copy
map.
that. On the way.
Because honestly, that's gonna protect me a little easier than these are.
Tangerine Street.
Wow, what the?
East Vinewood.
Oh, shit, the cops are coming, guys. I gotta get out of here. I'll tell you right now, the cops will shoot at you and they'll kick your ass.
Whoa, too close.
What the heck? I thought that was supposed to kick in right away. I don't know why that didn't kick in, guys. I should have been protected against the cops there. That is so weird. Keep your head down, Franklin. If they start shooting through the back windshield, you're screwed, dude. But anyways, I'm sorry about that, guys. That really shouldn't have gone the way it did. I should have been able to go into slow-mo like this and activate the special in order to get away from the cops. And not just that, but been able to make that turn back there that I should have. See, I'm going fairly fast. Normally I wouldn't be able to make that turn in real time, but it really does just depend on where exactly you're going. coming that way. I gotta go this way. I could go back to my house, but Franklin's crib's a long way from, actually, it's not a long way, but it's like not anywhere close. They got me boxed in here. That's actually a smart police procedure to box somebody in, if you want to keep them. But if you can't keep a visual on them, also it allows me to do what I just did there, and it allows me to get away. When am I gonna be back in Kansas? I'm already back in Kansas actually. I just got back today. Anybody who is paying attention to my Instagram or follows me on Instagram and on here on YouTube would know that I was in Minnesota for a couple days, just kind of dealing with some stuff. It was a family-related thing. No funerals or anything, just family stuff. Looks like that's all for the races right now. So both of those are taken care of. All those are taken care of. There's 3 movie theaters in town. There's a lot to do in Los Santos, guys, but I don't know. I've never even tried this out. I don't even know if those work. I'm gonna head back to the taxi stand and see if the taxis are there right now. Ha! Some nice air, yo. I think I'm good with Franklin's special. I just need to get his shooting stat up. You know, the best way to do that is to get a headshot on somebody with a sniper when they can't see you. No joke. That actually is one of the best ways to up your stats right there. Believe it or not, Franklin is still the lowest. I'll show you guys right here. He's got that to do. Trevor's got that he needs done. And Michael needs to get his special up, which you can do in multiple different ways. And on my online character, which is now being selected, I can't get into right now because, one, I don't want to play online. Two, he's got a lot of stuff that still needs to be done, stats-wise, if he wanted to get them all the way to the top. His stats take a while to max out. But my online character, I think, actually looks a lot like me. I really do. Okay, guys, now we're here. Yes, we do have a gun in our hand, but we're not going to worry about it. Alright, we're going to steal this taxi right here. Look at Franklin's so slick about it. Franklin almost never breaks windows when he breaks into cars.
Anything going, just batch?
Copy that. I've got someone for you.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, he's right behind us.
Okay, all yours. You're not far away.
Let's see. It should be up here on the edge right here.
Taxi!
Oh yeah, that's weird. These chicks are weird when you pick them up in a taxi, and they're kind of rude.
Let's go, please.
I mean, most people be like, hey, that's not so rude. I'm like, excuse me, that is kind of rude, though. I mean, I'm not saying excuse me, like I disagree, but I'm just saying it is kind of rude the way she does it, though. She does it with a kind of an impatient tone. And that's kind of what pisses me off. It's like, honey, you could do it. There's a better tone you could use for that. Also, you can also use slow-mo when you're in the taxis. I use this when I don't want to, yeah, it is a little rude, honestly, the way her tone is just a little bit rude and snotty, but it's whatever. They all kind of pay this fair amount the same, unless you crash the car or something like that, if you bump into hit something with the vehicle. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, can be. It depends on whether or not I drive correctly, or if I drive safely enough that she's not pissed off. And that goes with anybody, honestly, too. When you're riding when you're driving a taxi for somebody, and you're taking somebody along the, to wherever they want to go from point A to point B, you have to try to drive semi-safely. You don't have to drive necessarily in the same lane. You don't have to do all that kind of stuff, but you do have to kind of watch where you're going and try not to hit anything. Because if you flip the taxi, or if you hit somebody or anything like that, it automatically takes it out of your tips. See, like, that's gonna come out of my tips. I would have gotten a full fare for whatever distance I was taking her, and probably gotten good tips.
Well done. Thanks.
I could have gotten a better tip that way. You'd be surprised what I can get for
Let me know
taking
if you
somebody
got
a
a
mile.
pickup for me.
Perfect timing. I got a customer for you right now.
I got it.
I don't really pay attention, but
See, I think I'm gonna turn my lights off because there's no point now.
Thanks, driver. Location should be up on your GPS.
I just think if I had driven a little safer and hadn't crashed there,
I need a
oh
taxi.
my god.
would have been fine.
It was awful. There was some big ass film shoot.
I've got places to goddamn go.
Yeah, it's not like I can say a lot anyways in these. They don't care. Passengers just don't care. Some passengers don't even care if you hit animals, honestly. The hillbilly types, the country types, they don't even care. They're like, he deserved it, or, no big, it's not really a huge deal to them. It's not gonna affect your stats at all or anything, or how much tip you're gonna get. Your fare is pretty flat, like it's pretty base no matter what. The farther you go, obviously, the more you'll get, and then based on your tips, you can get anywhere from like, let's say you're going 3 miles or more, you can get like up to $400 or $500. I've gotten really close to 500 once because I drove safely, didn't hit anything, got there in good time, and they were going a long distance. Some of which I used the slow-mo with Franklin to make sure I could avoid from hitting anybody. Overall, guys, I'd rate GTA at like I don't know, I'd give it a 4.5 because there's some things I wish I could do that I can't. Also, I hate when you like crash and you go flying through the windshield, or if you get hit by somebody on a bike, you automatically get thrown off. Like if you get hit at a high speed, or if you hit somebody at a high speed. Depending on how fast you're going, you actually could die in GTA from just hitting somebody at a really fast speed. You'll fly off the bike and you usually die from that. And that, depending on how much money you already have in general, can cost you up to $5,000. I've seen it anywhere from like measly $500 to like $5,000 or $5,000 is really, I mean, it's expensive when you hit somebody and die. So let's see if we can get this person here safely with it. I don't think we've hit anything yet, so we should get a pretty good tip. Oh, it's right there.
Fun time.
It's actually a really common spot to drop somebody off.
Hey, what you got, dispatch?
Yeah,
it's whatever.
call just came in. It's up on your GPS now.
I'm on it.
He's right back there. Watch it.
Roger that. I'm sending you the location now.
You bloody moron. I can't believe you did that. Oh, I was going to say, watch it be the same person. Because sometimes I've actually had it where it's been the same person. I dropped them off and then they picked them up. And I'm just like, wow, that's weird, I'm not your average taxi driver. I'm a gangster taxi driver. Because I got Franklin. I got Hood Franklin. He's all decked out in like gangsta gear. Or hoodlum gear, whatever you want to call it. It's like a freaking hoodlum. Hood rat, whatever. And besides, the way I drive my taxi, not normal. I'm not saying I drive like a hoodlum, but still. Yeah, just ignore me. It's a stupid troll. I don't even pay attention to him anymore. But anyways, that's the basically GTA 5 is like a 4.5 out of 5. I don't know. It's got a lot of good features. It's got really good graphics, and I do like the fact that you can still like drive people in taxis and stuff and make money. And you can actually rob the convenience stores in here, even in story mode. Whereas online, there's like they'll actually tell you where the convenience stores are, but in the store you have to find them for yourself. The selection of vehicles is great. However, I don't like how expensive they are. Honestly, not my choice in terms of like, I like the styles and stuff and how some of them are kind of based on real life cars, and that's great. But I don't like how some of them are like super expensive and you really have to work your way up. Like in online, it's easy. There's so many cheats out there and different ways to, like available ways to make money and stuff, and you can get like all these different cheats where it's like, oh, you make $1 million just by doing this, and or you make 500,000 by doing this a couple of times, you know. And I'm just like, whatever, okay, that's kind of weird, but whatever. I mean, it almost feels kind of unfair that you can just,
Well done.
you know,
Thanks.
make all this money without barely doing a whole lot. Or just by doing a certain thing,
How's
you
it
can
looking
rack
out
up a
there,
bunch of cash.
dispatch?
Whereas
Guys,
in
just
story, you
cancel
kind of
me.
have to
So
just
there's a
find
job
your
near
own
you
way
right
to
now.
how to make money.
Sure, I can take that.
Copy that. You should only be a block or two
In
away.
story mode, it's like you're kind of just busting your hump. You're doing heists, you're trading on the stock market,
Taxi!
you're God, I don't know how else to
Let's
put
go,
it.
please.
You're, like I said, there's a few cheats for story mode, but it's not a really profitable one. It's not something I would do like over and over and over again and count on to make huge millions. There is one cheat in story mode that you have to time it. You have to do it at the exact time that they tell you in certain time frames. Otherwise, if you didn't know about it before you completed that mission, you're kind of screwed. You guys can go look it up online. It's like how to make $2.1 billion in GTA 5. And this is for the story mode, not for the online. You have to trade certain stocks, you know, before you complete the certain assassinations for Lester. You know, when Lester asks you to complete a certain assassination, you have to get this amount. You have to like start trading a certain stock, you know, and stuff if you want to make like big bank and whatever. And I didn't know about it until after it was already. I had already done that other mission, so there's no point.
Well done. Thanks.
Plus, I'm sure if I tried now, I don't think it would count. If I tried to replay the mission and stuff, I don't think it would count,
Any
guys. So
jobs
there's
I
no
can
point.
pick up?
I got a pickup not too far from you. Sending you the address now.
Oh yeah, I'll take that one.
Oddly enough, this seems to be my more profitable option.
Perfect. They're right around the corner from you.
Go. Jeez. But anyways, no, it's easier. Maybe. I'm just gonna be doing this for a little while, but maybe, yeah. I think last night went really well, so that's good. But anyways, guys, this is one of the easiest. It seems to be one of the easiest ways to, you know, make money and stuff in story mode. So you're gonna just have to be patient, and I mean, like I said, there's other ways to make money, like tons and tons of money, without having to do all these stupid, without having to cheat and type in cheat codes that turn off your achievements and stuff. Because you could have unlimited money if you wanted to. It would just make it so you can't ever earn any achievements. And that's not something I'm trying to do. I'm all about getting achievements and making sure that I complete the game the way it was intended. So if that means grinding it out and putting in a little extra work every once in a while, that's fine with me. But occasionally I will put in like illegal cheats that don't, you know, like I said, cost you the ability to have earn achievements and stuff. So Let's see if we can find this out and make this work. I think we'll. This is not a short fair by any stretch of the imagination. So if we complete it and don't hit anybody, or anything, we should be okay. You know, we should be able to make a decent amount of money here. I'm thinking in the 300 range if they tip well. Yeah, that's if you don't turn into my lane. That was close. I was a little afraid he was going to just turn right straight into my lane. I'm like, no, don't do it. I can't afford to have a mistake here. Yeah, sometimes you can split the cars too. If you time it just right, you line it up. I don't think that's going to cost me, honestly. I barely even tapped his bumper. Ah, crap. What? Crap. How is that not... Wow, that's dumb. How does that not go up? I don't want to have to take this stupid route the entire freaking way up, all the way through. Because honestly, that takes like a good solid, you know, minute and a half just to get up that. Whereas if you do the hill, like what I'm doing right here, you can get up there a lot quicker. However, I don't know if I can get up here. I'd like to do it without crashing.
Shit!
This is highly
Why
unideal.
are you stopping? Hey! What the hell? What are you doing?
Unfortunately, I had no way to finish that mission. This taxi is kaput. So that was a little free range for you guys, just to see what I'm doing, just to give you a little taste of what I'm doing, or going to be doing. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more of my other content that's going to be coming soon. I'm going to make another video later tonight of me just kind of doing something similar, but a little bit of, I'll mix it up a little bit. I just won't do just taxi missions like non-stop. I'll mix it up and do some other stuff. So thanks you guys for watching again. I really appreciate it. Like this video if you like what you saw, or leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate all the people that show me support on these videos, because this is not easy for me to make. I'm still getting used to this, so that's. But I'll get better and I'll put out new content as I think it up or figure it out. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.